This is not what's supposed to be in your oil pan. This is usually fairly frightening.
I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hey, how's it going? Today I am going to be taking this engine apart. This was in my MX-3 and I unfortunately did blow it up. Over here you can see that there's holes everywhere on the side, and that's not how it's supposed to be. So what I'm gonna do is take off the transmission. It's just 3 14s to get the half shaft off, and then a bunch of 17s to get this actual bell housing off, and then everything will come in as one piece, and it will come with this entire cross member as well. So once I put it on the other engine, it'll just bolt right up and I don't have to take any of this off. So I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to take the intake, valve covers, distributor, all this stuff needs to go onto the other engine because I've already got this modified distributor and my headers, and also a modified oil pan that has a bung in it for my turbo, and hopefully it's salvageable because it's quite bent from the rods hitting the side of it. Not a big deal, I can definitely straighten it out with a hammer, but all right, I'll just get right into it. The trans is off and you can really see the damage now. So it's starting to crack there, and then it's basically about 10 inches long, and it bent everything underneath here too, so it bent my oil pan quite a bit. I'm gonna have to straighten that out, but it's gonna give me a nice spot to actually take the oil pan off. It's usually really hard because I just RTV them on because RTV saves lives. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So once I get the oil pan off, I'll be able to crack all this away and really see that bent rod that's probably way deep in there. So now I'm looking in the ports here, and if you look very, very closely, there is metal bits. There, you can definitely see that one there. Little metal bits in the exhaust ports. Always a great thing to see. Let's see about this side. Nope, nothing. You can see a little piece in there. Now I'm gonna remove my oil pan. Oh yeah, look at that. This is the most insane thing I've ever seen. There's literally pieces of everything in here. Did you see that? That's a wrist pin. That's a damn wrist pin. And see that little bronze piece? That's part of the oil ring. There's a part of the compressor ring, another part of the compressor ring. Wow, that is insane. pretty much all she needs is a little bit of JB Weld and she'll be back on the road. They say JB Weld can fix anything. I don't think it could fix this. All right, it's time to rebuild the engine. Here's the wrist pin. All I need is a rod. Here's a good oil ring. Save that for later. Put it on the new piston. Another compression ring. Save that for later. Same with this bad boy. Just JB Weld him together. Basically, we're on our way to victory. Oh, here's a piece of the piston. I might be able to salvage that too. What about this? What's this? Oh, more piston, okay. Maybe I'll be able to put her back together. Who knows? That is the craziest thing I have ever seen. Oh damn, there's more ring here. Okay, we're getting somewhere. That's all in one piece. It's just kind of opened up a bit. I can definitely use that. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of fishing here. There's a bunch of pieces in there, and it's raining all of a sudden. Oh, there's a big piece. Holy. Damn, that's the main part of the piston where it's attached to the wrist pin. Huh. That's supposed to be on there. Just hammer them in. So yeah. The amount of stuff that came out of this bad boy. Oh, is that? Oh, that's just a piece of the piston. Poor little engine. It was all my fault too. Damn, that's wild. All right, now I gotta get this piece of cast aluminum off of my oil pan here. I just got one bolt to get out and it should come right off. Then I can clean up my oil pan, get it prepped for the next engine, and bend it back so it's not so bent. All right, after I got attacked by this damn drill, got it all finished. Now I just gotta clean this out. I'm gonna have to find some brake clean. I think I have some in my car, so I'm gonna have to check that out. But yeah, I need to get all this metal shavings out because that is gonna destroy another engine if I leave it like that. All right, now I'm removing the clutch and flywheel. Normally I just use my impact to get the flywheel bolts out, but I had to actually break them loose by hand, so I had to drop it down, get it right down there, and then break them loose with a breaker bar. Now I'm just removing all the accessories that I want on the new engine, which is crank pulley, the actual water pump pulley, timing stuff. I always reuse timing stuff. Don't ask me why, I just do. It's the cheaper way to go. Crank position sensor, all that good stuff's gotta come off, and the engine mounts as well, and coolant. All right, I got most of the important stuff off. Now I need to do distributor, valve covers, intake, that valve cover, and then this little hose loop, and that's pretty much it, other than my cooling system if I decide to remove that, which I most likely will, because this setup has always worked for me with the loop here and then having this long end out here. All right, I got her stripped down pretty good. I leave the bolts in just so I know where they go and I don't lose them, because I don't have any bins or anything to hold all this stuff together. So I looked inside of my intake, and you won't be able to see, but there is metal shavings in there, and that is definitely not good. I'm gonna have to clean this intake from the inside out to make sure that I'm not gonna blow up another engine, because that's obviously not good. Like, I was shaking it out, and pieces that were like this big were coming through. Honestly, I don't know how they got in there. Valves must not have been shutting while things were blowing up. So I'm gonna have to be really careful. So I'm gonna have to blow this out at my shop. But for now, that's it for today. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. This is usually fairly frightening.
I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.